Haribol, Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yes, you're good.
Okay, so let me put the broadcasting.
You want to sing? I have to talk also, no, for so long.
You can do. You empowered the Krishna.
Yeah, good.
Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasaya Bhutale Vimate Bhakti Vedanta Rame Nitinani
Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Krishnaaya Bhutale Himati Mukti
Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharihi Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Asyatade Satarihi Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharihi Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Satyajadi Sattva Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Madan Mohan Radhe Jaya Radha Madan Mohan Radha Jaya Jagana Jaya Jagana Jaya Bala Jaya Jaya Subhadra Jaya Jagana Jaya Jaya Phalana Sinha 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 Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya Panchatattva Jaya 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 Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Srila Prabhupada Haribo ISKCON Trivali ki jai Sadhu Sangha ki Hare Krishna. Welcome to the Sunday Feast program. Jayom Vishnupad, Paramahamsa, Parivajikacharya, Astottara Sata, Shri Shiman, His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Jayom Vishnupad, Paramahamsa, Parivajikacharya, Astottara Sata, Shri Shiman, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Srila Prabhupada ki Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrinda ki Naam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur ki प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोप गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की श्री श्री नवद्वीप मायापुर धाम की श्री वृंदावन धाम गोकुल धाम द्वारका धाम जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की ISKCON सेंटर्स वर्ल्ड वाइड की ISKCON सिलिकॉन वैली ISKCON ट्राई वैली की गंगामय यमुनामय की तुलसी देवी भक्ति देवी की समवेत भक्त वृंद की all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the assembled devotees all glories to the most merciful lotus feet of Shri Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you all for dancing. This is our process. Harinam Sankirtan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada said, Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda have come to make you very happy by this process of singing and dancing in accompaniment to the holy name. Thank you very much. We want to be happy, right? So chant and be happy. Hare Krishna. So since we are just like a small family, maybe we can quickly go around the room and you can tell me your names just to know you better. Is that all right? Shall we start with you?
Alamelu. My name is Alamelu.
Alamelu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. I joined this ISKCON movement because of my friend, and I feel really happy whenever I come here. I feel blessed actually for this opportunity. Yeah, definitely, it always feels happy and good vibrations, positive vibrations. I always feel. Thank you.
Hare Krishna, Alamelu. We pray it always remains so. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'm Sridevi Dasi.
Hari Bol. This is Anand Vrindavan Devi Dasi. Give her a big hand. She and Aparajita have arranged this whole thing. Thank you
so much for coming.
Hare Krishna. This is Suman.
Hare Krishna, my name is Suma. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'm Hema. I live in Dublin. I'm new to ISKCON. I'm really happy, like Alamelu said. We are really blessed to be here, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Himaji. Welcome, welcome.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'm Varsha.
Varsha. Hare Krishna, Varsha.
Hare Krishna. And I live nearby. I'm very new, and I want to follow this path and try my best.
Very nice. Hare Krishna. We all wish you the very best. Thank you.
Pray that you follow the path. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Pranita. My name is Pranita.
Hare
I also
Krishna.
live close by and new to ISKCON as well, trying to learn these new rituals, and I'm really enjoying it.
Hare Krishna, Pranita. Welcome.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I'm Sridevi Dasi.
You are
Sridevi Dasi.
Uttara Devi Dasi. Hare Krishna, Uttara ji. There is one lady there.
Hare Krishna, I am Yogeshwari Priya.
Vigneshwari Priya.
Yogeshwari
Yogeshwari Priya.
Yes.
Hare Krishna, Yogeshwari. Welcome.
Hare Krishna Mataji. I'm Raman. I'm very new to ISKCON and trying to learn and join here.
Welcome. Hare Krishna, Ramanji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Surya Das.
Sunetra.
Surya Das.
Surya Kund.
Yeah.
Oh, Hare Krishna, Surya
I
Kund.
also live close by Livermore City.
Hare Krishna, Surya Kund ji. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Kamal.
Kamal.
I'm new to ISKCON too, and every Saturday we look forward coming here. We're really enjoying and looking forward the association more.
You're not new to ISKCON. With a name like Kamal, you're coming into it with many lifetimes of pious credits.
Thank you.
ISKCON is an eternal institution in the sense that Sanatan Dharma, as well as devotional service, has existed in time immemorial, especially in India. So with a name like Kamal, you have a head start. Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Neeraj Agarwal. I'm into ISKCON for last 2 years now. I'm learning the ropes of ISKCON.
Hare Krishna, Neeraj ji, and you come with your little girl. She's too shy to speak, huh?
My name is Tanisha Agarwal.
Danisha, welcome Danisha. Tanisha.
I'm happy that he started his center.
Hare Krishna. I didn't quite catch your name. Hare Krishna. Bakul. Hare Krishna Bakulji. Nice that you have come and you've started this center. Thank you for taking the initiative to do this. It's greatly needed. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Mataji. My name is Shruti. I'm fairly new to ISKCON as well.
Hare Krishna Shruti ji. Welcome.
Hare Krishna, my name is Aparajita, and I feel very blessed that I moved to Livermore and found the association of Mataji and Prabhuji and was able to come to this center. So I think all the stars have aligned and Krishna has given the opportunity. So I feel very blessed. Thank you, Mataji and Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, I am Balimardhan Das.
Hare Krishna Balimardan Prabhu. Thank you so much for organizing this program and allowing me to serve you all. Coming into the Association of Devotees is very special, and all organizers know how difficult everything is. So we want to give them a big hand of applause. Thank you, Bakulji, Anand Vrindavan Mataji, Balimardan Prabhu, and all of you who are participating. Thank you all for coming. My name is Sridevi Dasi. Perhaps some of you know something about me. Maybe Anand Vrindavan Mataji, you want to just read a little intro?
All the way from back to India. Met devotees in October 2001 at Penn State University, and her spiritual master, His Holiness Chandramoli Swami, in November of that year. She got her first initiation in June 2006 and second initiation in May 2017. She has completed Bhakti Shastri from Marathon Institute in 2018. Those of you who don't know what is Bhakti Shastri, it is a something study. Like you study the scripture and get a certificate, which is really, really hard. And Mataji has done that as well. Her main service is teaching, but she is also a qualified mental health professional and has been offering therapy to devotees since 2002, which is very much needed in this modern age. And very recently, after her relocation to India, she has resumed medical practice as a pediatrician and newborn care specialist. Sridevi Dasi is also a spiritual mentor to the younger members of her God family in ISKCON. She recently won the Bhakti Counselor Award for her service of over 22 years as a mental health professional to devotees as a member of Grihastha Vision team. Sridevi Dasi has been giving seminars and workshops on marriage, family, relationship, etc. in USA, Europe, and India. She regularly gives Srimad Bhagavatam classes in Mayapur, where she now lives and serves.
Thank you very much.
Yesterday also we gave already a seminar to the youth of ISP, those who are entering the age of marriage, about marriage and family life. So we really like to thank you for that.
Thank you, Anand Vrindavan Mataji. And my hope and my prayer to my spiritual master, to Srila Prabhupada, is to please give me their mercy and blessings. I seek the mercy of all the assembled Vaishnavas also, so that I may humbly attempt to serve you in a way that's very pleasing and satisfying to you all, as well as to Guru and Krishna. Pancha kalpatarubhyascha, kripa sindhubhya evacha, patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. So I chose this particular verse of Bhagavad Gita, 1865, which is a very famous verse actually. And Srila Prabhupada would often quote this verse. So I will speak a little bit about that and how it relates to our daily practice of Krishna consciousness. How we can practice Krishna consciousness on a daily basis in spite of the challenges of the material world. Is that a good idea? Okay. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskritya Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jaya Mudirayet Nashta Praeshva Bhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. So if you would like to follow on your smartphones, we can turn to Bhagavad Gita 1865 and we can read the verse together. I will read the verse and you can just repeat after me. And then we will do word for word as well as translation and purport by Srila Prabhupada. 1865. Chapter 18, verse number 65.
page.
It's page 704 on your copies. If you have this old one, it is 748. Okay, did everyone get a copy? Manmana Bhavamad Bhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mam Evaishyasi Satyam Te Pratijane Priyosi Me Manmana Bhavamad Bhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru Mam Evaishyasi Satyam Te प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
जाने प्रियोऽसि मे
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजिमां नमस्कुरु माम् एवैष्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
प्रियोऽसि मे
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजिमां नमस्कुरु माम् एवैष्यसि सत्यं ते प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
प्रियोऽसि मे
Would one of the newcomers like to recite and we'll all follow? Harsha ji? Very nice.
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो
मद्याजीमां नमस्कुरु
मद्याजिमां नमस्कुरु
माम् एवैष्यासि सत्यं ते
मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते
प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
जाने प्रियोऽसि मे
Very nice. Thank you. Anyone else? Any newcomers would like to recite? Please, Kamal ji.
Manmanat bhava madbhakto
Madbhakto Madhyaji Mam Namaskuru
Mangyevasi satyam te
Vaishyasi Satyam Te
pratijayami priyosimi.
Pratijane Priyosime. Thank you, Kamal. Very nice. Tanisha? No? Okay. Anyone else? I don't want to put her on the spot. Shruti ji? Okay, please.
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो
Madhvakto
मद्याजीमां नमस्कुरु
Madhyajimam Namaskuru
मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते
Mamevaishasi Satyam Te
प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
Pratijane Priyosime. Thank you. Nice. Very nice, Shruti ji. Prajita?
मन्मना भव मद्भक्तो मद्याजिमां नमस्कुरु
Madhyajimam Namaskuru
मामेवैष्यसि सत्यं ते
Mamevaishasi Satyam Te
प्रतिजाने प्रियोऽसि मे
Pratijane Priyosime. Very nice. Thank you. So, word for word, mana,
Matmana
thinking of me,
thinking of me
bhava, just become, mat bhakta, my devotee, madhyaji, my worshipper, mam, unto me, namaskuru, offer your obeisances, mam, unto me, eva, certainly, ashyasi, you will come, satya, truly, te, to you, pratijane, I promise, priya, dear, asi, you are, may, to me. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki. Always think of me, become my devotee, worship me and offer your homage unto me. Thus you will come to me without fail. I promise you this, because you are my very dear friend. Please repeat. Always think of me.
always think of me
Become my devotee.
become my devotee
Worship me
worship me
and offer your homage unto me.
and offer
Thus you will come to me without fail.
thus you come to me without fail.
I promise you this, because you are my very dear friend.
Because you are my very dear friend.
Purport. The most confidential part of knowledge is that one should become a pure devotee of Krishna and always think of him and act for him. One should not become an official meditator. Life should be so molded that one will always have the chance to think of Krishna. One should always act in such a way that all his daily activities are in connection with Krishna. He should arrange his life in such a way that throughout the 24 hours he cannot but think of Krishna. And the Lord's promise is that anyone who is in such pure Krishna consciousness will certainly return to the abode of Krishna, where he will be engaged in the association of Krishna face to face. This most confidential part of knowledge is spoken to Arjuna because he is the dear friend of Krishna. Everyone who follows the path of Arjuna can become a dear friend to Krishna and obtain the same perfection as Arjuna. These words stress that one should concentrate his mind upon Krishna, the very form with two hands carrying a flute, the bluish boy with a beautiful face and peacock feathers in his hair. There are descriptions of Krishna found in the Brahma Samhita and other literatures. One should fix his mind on this original form of Godhead, Krishna. One should not even divert his attention to other forms of the Lord. The Lord has multi-forms such as Vishnu, Narayan, Ram, Varaha, etc. But a devotee should concentrate his mind on the form that was present before Arjuna. Concentration of the mind on the form of Krishna constitutes the most confidential part of knowledge. And this is disclosed to Arjuna because Arjuna is the most dear friend of Krishna's. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So this very beautiful verse is being spoken by Krishna to Arjun on a battlefield. The Bhagavad Gita was spoken to Arjuna because Arjun was faced with all his relatives and he was being asked to fight them. He was so confused. He was so bewildered. He was so panic-stricken. He was so fearful. And he kept asking Krishna, how can I do this? So Krishna answers one by one his questions and establishes, I want this battle because I want you, the Pandavas, who are righteous to rule, and I want the miscreants, such as Duryodhan and all his brethren, to be finished. It is a religious war. It is not an ordinary today's Ukraine-Russia war, which is based on lust and greed. One person's madness to try to dominate and control the material energy when he has few years of life left. This is the state of the world today. But there, Krishna wants dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha duskritam Dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. Whenever and wherever, no, that is the other one. Paritranaya sadhanam, to deliver the pious, to annihilate the miscreants, to re-establish the principles of religion, I myself come millennium after millennium. So Krishna has come and he's explaining to Arjuna, this is your duty. You're a kshatriya. To fight on religious principles is your dharma. Every class of society has a particular dharma. We have brahmanas, we have kshatriyas, we have vaishyas, we have shudras. These four classes are created by Krishna. Chaturvanyam maya shrishtam guna karma vigbhagashaha. Krishna says, I myself have created this system because he has made each person unique. I cannot do what you can do. Shruti, you may be a computer engineer. I don't know anything about computer engineering. Aprajita is an architect. I don't know anything about architecture. I know only how to do this. So that's how I'm here. So each of us is made with certain propensities which we are meant to use in Krishna's service. Because what is our eternal identity? Jivera Swarupoy Nityera Krishna Das. I am not a man, I'm not a woman, I'm not young, I'm not old, I'm not educated, uneducated, rich, poor, Brahmana, Vaishya. Who am I? I'm eternally part and parcel of Krishna. And my only job, my only duty is to lovingly serve Krishna with everything I have because it's come from Krishna. Who is giving me the power to speak? Krishna. Who is giving me the power to read? Krishna. Without Krishna's sanction, not even a blade of grass can move. Krishna is fully in control of everything, and he is the controller, he is the proprietor, he is the enjoyer of his material energy and spiritual energies. By the way, this material worlds are only 1/4 of creation. 3/4 is the spiritual world, which we don't even know anything about. Well, we know something because of Srila Prabhupada's description, but where we are, we just know this little Livermore, Dublin, Pleasanton, whatever, the local suburb. That's all we know. We don't know very much even of where we live and where we work and where we play, etc. Because our senses, our mind, our capacity to understand is limited. Therefore, to understand transcendental knowledge, you have to take shelter of a spiritual master who is situated in the absolute truth. Tad vidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can teach you, can impart knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. Only those who are free can free us. If my hands and legs are tied and your hands and legs are tied, can I free you? Is it possible? No. Only one who is free can free us from the entanglement of this material energy in which we are bound by the three modes of material nature. Now, this may all sound very fantastic and different for those of you who are hearing it for the first time, but this is reality. We are bound by our natures. We are bound by the pushings of the material energy in modes of passion, modes of ignorance, and mode of goodness. But by practicing bhakti yoga, we can come to real knowledge and we can be free. We can be free from the pullings and the pushings of the material energy, and we can be situated in the pleasure potency of the Lord of pure devotional service to him, Ladini Shakti, and we can be joyful all the time. Right? What we just experienced just now in the Kirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Why we feel so joyful? Because this is coming from the spiritual world. It's a gift of supreme love for you. Because Krishna loves you so much, he wants you to be as happy as him. Therefore, he has given this Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Golo Kera Prema Dhana Hari Nama Sankirtana. So we become very attracted to this Hare Krishna Mahamantra because it resonates with who we are. Eternal spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna, eternal, blissful, joyful, full of knowledge. That's who you really are. So then why are we in anxiety all the time, worrying all the time, tension all the time, stress all the time, getting angry, feeling disappointed, feeling all these are pushings and pullings of the material energy with which our mind and senses are interacting. Therefore, we get covered over by the material energy. But we don't have to. We can choose to be joyful all the time. Would you like to be joyful all the time? How many would like to be joyful all the time? Raise your hands. Haribo! There's a way to be joyful all the time, and that is by engaging in the process of devotional service. This beautiful, simple, sweet, sublime process has been given to us by the empowered Senapati Bhakt, Srila Prabhupada. How many of you know Srila Prabhupada's story? This incredible Leela of the pure devotee of the Lord who came to the United States at the age of 70 years with nothing in his pocket, knowing no one, having no influence, having no position, having no power, knowing no one, no money in his pocket, suffering 2 heart attacks. On board the Jaladuta, he came to fulfill the order of his Guru Maharaj, who said, "You are educated young men. Why don't you preach the message of Lord Chaitanya in the Western speaking world?" Srila Prabhupada took that very seriously, and after preparing himself by translating the Srimad Bhagavatam, came to the United States, and guess who joined first? The hippies. Because they were searching for the truth. They were already fed up with the material energy. They had tasted everything. America is an opulent country, materially very wealthy. They had already seen everything. Some of them were sons and daughters of extremely wealthy people. They had become hippies. And they were frustrated. And Srila Prabhupada addressed an audience of young people saying, "My dear frustrated youth of America." The whole audience erupted with joy because they felt, here's a person who understands me. And Prabhupada knew that these people are searching for something that's real, genuine, and which will give them real happiness. That is why he said, chant and be happy. Now, this is not an advertising gimmick. This is not a catchy slogan. This is reality. If we take to the chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, religiously, faithfully, loyally, dedicatedly applying ourselves to the process of Bhakti Yoga, we will be cured of the material disease and come to a normal, healthy condition of being joyful all the time. Would you like to do that? Take the medicine every day? Erechi aushadhi maya nashibaro lagi harina mahamantra lao tumi magi. Jeev jago, Gora Chandra bole. Kota nidra jao maya pisha chira kole. My dear spirit soul, wake up! Wake up to who you really are. Wake up to your joyfulness. Wake up to the love in your heart that is already there for everyone and everything, because Krishna is love and you're part and parcel of Krishna. Yes? So we can have Vaikuntha even in this material world with this Hare Krishna movement. In fact, Lord Chaitanya has come to flood the whole world with Krishna Prem through this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So simple, so sweet, so sublime, and it gives the highest result. Anybody who engages in chanting, you can speak to the other devotees who have been around for some time, 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, they are seeing the results of this chanting. Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, Cheto Darpana Marjanam, Bhava Maha Davagni Nirvapanam, Shreya Kairava Chandrika Vitranam, Vidya Vadu Jivanam, Anandam Buddhi Vardhanam, Pratipadam Purnamrita Swadanam, Sarvatma Snapanam, Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. This is the most greatest benediction for humanity at large because it awakens us to who we really are. It destroys our ignorance of thinking we are this body. This body is like a car. Are you your car? You have a car, but are you the car? No. You are the driver inside the car. You are not the body, your spirit soul. You have nothing to do with this material energy. Yeah, it's true. You can rise above the material energy and be situated on the spiritual platform and experience permanent bliss and happiness. Stay high forever and never come down. Haribol! That's available. Completely dovetailing ourselves in Krishna consciousness is the highest perfection of life. And anyone can have this. It doesn't matter where we come from, who we are, what race we belong, what gender we belong, what nationality we belong, how old we are, how young we are, how educated we are, uneducated. It doesn't matter. Isn't that wonderful? I think it is. Yes. So this is open for everyone. And Krishna wants us to become joyful and then share this with others, especially those born in the holy land of India. Bharat Bhumite Manushya Janma Hoilo Jar, Janma Sartak Kari Karo Paropkar. Very big responsibility because to be born in the holy land of Bharat Varsha means you're already Krishna conscious from birth. Already Krishna conscious. So therefore, we are called upon to take up this responsibility of becoming Krishna conscious and then spreading Krishna consciousness all over the world. So now Lokanath Maharaj has a very interesting definition of Bharatiya or Indian. He says, anyone who takes up this process is Bharatiya. Every Vaishnava is automatically Bharatiya because this is our sanskar, this is our culture. Yes? So we see now all over the world, Americans, Europeans, Asians, Southeast Asians, Australians, New Zealanders, Africans, Icelanders, everyone chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Becoming joyful, becoming peaceful, becoming kind, loving, gentle, living in harmony, wanting to help one another. What's the material world like? It's a dog eat dog world. I exploit you, I control you, I dominate you, I try to get things out of you, I cheat you, I manipulate you, I lie to you. That's the outside world. But in this Hare Krishna moment, there is love and trust and a genuine desire of caring for one another. Devotees will care about you. This is the truth. Why? Because we have come to the platform of understanding. We are in it together. No one can make it alone. We all are meant to do this together. And Krishna is watching to see how we are behaving here. If we want to go back to the spiritual world, we have to practice sincerely and seriously. And then automatically love for everyone starts growing in our hearts. We don't see anyone as different. Everyone is a child, precious child of Krishna. Whether young, old, African, American, Indian, it doesn't matter. Because you see that person in relationship with Krishna. So this is our inherent, real, true nature. To be kind, loving, gentle, to be caring for the person because we understand that person is a soul dear to Krishna. So real compassion is for the soul. Of course, we don't deny there are bodily needs. We need to eat, we need to sleep, we need work, we need recreation. But everything should be done in a regulated way, which is the second part of my presentation. How to practice daily Krishna consciousness so that our material life supports our spiritual life and doesn't overwhelm it. For that, we put Krishna first. When we put Krishna first, everything else falls into place. But when we say, oh, well, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do that, I have to do that, then Krishna says, all right, see you later. So when we relegate spiritual life to second place, third place, everything becomes more difficult because now we are taking more shelter of material energy and Maya can give you a ride. Merry-go-round, right? So if we don't want that merry-go-round to again take us on the cycle of birth and death, we need to take seriously to the process of Krishna consciousness, which means chanting our rounds very sincerely, calling out to Krishna like a child crying out for the mother. Have you seen little babies crying for the mother? How they cry? They will howl and scream. Babies are empowered, disturb everybody till they get what they want. Isn't it? So like that, Srila Prabhupada said, we are calling out to Radha Krishna. Oh, my dear Mother Radha. Oh, my dear Father Krishna, please engage me in your devotional service. Please accept me again. I've forgotten you for so many lifetimes. Now I want to come home. I wasted many precious years, but now I'm coming home. The path of sins too long I've trod, but now I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home, never more to roam. Open wide thine arms of love. Krishna, I'm coming home. Would you like to repeat?
Yes.
Okay. The path of sin too long I've trod. Of sin too long I've trod, but now I'm coming home. I've wasted many precious years,
Yes, yes.
but now I'm coming home. Coming home, coming home.
Coming home, coming
Never more to roam.
home.
By thine arms of love. Krishna, I'm coming home. Give yourselves a big hand of applause. You can say Haribol. So thank you all very much for listening very patiently. I sincerely hope I have not overwhelmed you with too many Sanskrit shlokas and verses. What to do from Mayapur, habituated to that. I know you're newcomers, but it is purifying to hear Sanskrit shlokas even if you don't understand. Don't worry. Your soul is understanding everything. Is that good? Haribol. So thank you. And we have few more people who came a little later. I don't know your names. Maybe you can tell us your names because we went around the room asking everyone's name. So it's nice. We are not impersonalists, right? We are personalists. So I know Shruti, Aparajita, Neeraj, Kamal, Bakul Prabhu, Balimardan. I know Anand Vrindavan, Alamelu, Suman, Varsha, Hema, Yogeshwari Priya, and then I don't know the Uttara Devi. Tell me your name.
Most important. She's the most important.
I'm so sorry. Pranita. Hare Krishna. Old age. So I don't know all the rest.
It's amazing with all the names.
I forgot Pranita's, so that's not good. Okay. Now I will never forget. Now I will not forget. Pranita. Oh, I didn't remember yours too. Raman, that's right. I still forgot a few names. I didn't remember, so that's not good. Prabhupada would remember everyone's names. Yes, please introduce yourself briefly. Tell us your names. We all know each other.
Hare Krishna Madhuri. My name is Prema Madhuri.
Prema Madhuri. Hare Krishna Prema Madhuri. Welcome.
My name is Suresh.
Suresh ji. Hare Krishna. Welcome.
Hare Krishna Madhuri. I'm Grishma.
Grishma. Hare Krishna. Welcome. Thank you for coming, Grishma.
Hare Krishna and Harsh.
I can't hear, I can't see.
Harsh.
Harsh, welcome Harsh.
Hare Krishna Mataji, this is Yogeshwar Gauradas.
Yogeshwar Gauradas, Hari Bol, your beautiful name.
Krishna Mataji, my name is Varsha.
Varsha ji, Hare Krishna Varsha, welcome. Anyone else whom I didn't get to?
Mataji, please accept my humble obeisances and glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Yeah, please accept mine. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Mahesh Palak. Mahesh Palakadas. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Oh, I also forgot your name, Prabhu. Tell me your name again. Surya Kun. That's right. Surya Kun Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Okay. So if you have any questions, comments, realizations, sharing, corrections, please, let's open up the floor.
Raise your hand.
Pranita. See, I didn't forget.
So click the mute. So
Krishna Mataji, like since I joined ISKCON and came in association with the ISKCON devotees.
It's not working.
Since I came in association with ISKCON devotees and keep hearing about Krishna, but one thing keeps bothering me is why only Krishna? Like we have been praying to so many gods all these years, right? So why Krishna and why not like everybody else? Like how is it different and what is this process?
Okay, okay. Yes, we respect all the demigods because Ganesh, Shiva, Brahmaji, all of them are very highly empowered demigods. The position of Krishna is that he is the supreme Lord. He is the supreme personality of Godhead from whom all the demigods and demigoddesses come. He declares this himself. Aham sarvasya prabhu matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajanti mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. So Brahma, Shiva, Ganesh, Lakshmi, Parvati, Saraswati, they are all empowered demigods in charge of various. It's like this. You have the president of a country. Then you have the vice president, you have the senators, you have the councillors, and so on. So all of them are in charge of different departments of the universe. You have Surya, the sun god. You have Soma, the moon god. You have Varuna, the ocean god. So like this, each of them is in charge of different departments of the universe. But the topmost is Krishna. So Srila Prabhupada gives a very nice analogy. Why we worship only Krishna? Supposing you have a tree. It has leaves, it has branches, it has twigs, it has fruits, it has flowers. But where do you pour the water? At the root, right? Then the whole tree is nourished. Do we go pouring water to every leaf, every branch, every fruit, every flower? No. When the water is poured on the root, then the whole tree is nourished. So we don't disrespect the demigods. We offer them all obeisances, but we worship Krishna. Because when you please Krishna, automatically the demigods are pleased. They are simply authorized supplying agents on behalf of Krishna. Even whatever rewards they give are sanctioned by Krishna and then they come to us. You see? So demigods are also annihilated when the creation is annihilated. And again they take birth. While those of us who want to go back to our permanent abode, the spiritual world, worship Krishna. If we worship the demigods, we might land in the demigods planet and again take birth, again die, again go through that cycle of birth and death. There are chances that whatever material gains we get will fade away because even the demigods are temporary. Even they have to die. When Hiranyakashipu prayed to Brahma, give me eternal life, what did Brahma say? Even I am not eternal. How can I give you what I don't have? You see? So we respect everyone. We respect even an ant. Prabhupada said we don't show disrespect even to an ant because Krishna is in that ant in the form of super soul, Paramatma. You see? So we offer all respects to Lord Shiva. Vaishnavanam yatha Shambhu. He is the greatest Vaishnava. He's constantly meditating on the lotus feet of Krishna. We celebrate Shivaratri. In Mayapur, in Rajapur temple, there's a big celebration on Shivratri. We honor Lord Shiva as a great Vaishnava. Similarly, we offer all respects to Brahmaji, to Ganeshji, to Lakshmi, to Saraswati, to Parvati, but they are simply authorized agents who are acting under the control and order of Krishna. So when you worship Krishna, automatically all the demigods are pleased. We don't have to separately worship them. Is that all right? Yes, Sureshji. We are not impersonalists, we are personalists. Every soul is very dear to Krishna.
Thank you so much for that. My question is, I often hear when we have exalted devotees around, people will see a devotee, they recommend that you go take the association. So we keep hearing the word association, take the association. I want to understand from you, how should a devotee understand what a true association means, right? And how should one take the full advantage of association, right? And if, let's say, for example, for whatever reason, the devotee is there and somebody is not able to take the association because of, let's say, why is that? So how should the devotee look at that situation? Should we consider that it's unfortunate that it's association? In spite of not being there physically, how can we still take association?
So there are two parts to your question. Let me answer the first part first. How should we take association? Very beautiful question. Narad Muni says, every man should act like this. When he meets someone superior to him, he should be very happy to serve him and learn from him. When he meets an equal, he should make friendship with him. And when he meets someone who is a junior, someone newer, he should be very compassionate towards him. If one behaves like this, one has no material miseries. This is there in Srimad Bhagavatam. So when we meet some senior devotees, we offer all respects, we offer our obeisances, and we say, how can I serve you? Because in their association, we'll get purified. We will learn many things. We will get blessings. And most important, Krishna will be very pleased. He is more pleased when we serve devotees than when we worship him directly. Why? Because the devotees are dedicating their life for him. So he becomes very happy when his devotees are nicely taken care of. So when we meet someone who is equal to us, we make friendship with them. We open our hearts confidentially. We say, I'm really struggling with my japa today. Please pray for me. Help me. Do something. Read a shloka. Help me to remember Krishna. Right? So we make friendships. Friendships are very important in Krishna consciousness because they will help us to stay on track. My friend will tell me, hey, you're not doing so good 3 days in a row. You have not woken up early morning for chanting your round. This is not good. They will help us come back on track. And when we meet people who are younger, who are just new in Krishna consciousness, we should be very compassionate towards them because they are now struggling with Maya. It's a very severe test, when you're a newcomer. Maya's energy is very strong. It takes some time to become strong in Krishna consciousness, isn't it? So we must be very compassionate towards the newcomers. That's the three ways, three levels of association. Are we clear so far? Okay. Now, the second part you said, we may be having some constraints, we may not be able to come, and that can happen. Sometimes we may not be able to come, but generally the practice for, is that Grihastha's dharma actually is to give in charity to those who are propagating the mission of Krishna consciousness. So you might be able to give some Lakshmi if you cannot serve in person. That is absolutely all right. And best is to take personal association because nothing like it. Nothing like it. I know Guru Maharaj was telling me, all of us, not just me, telling all of us in a class, one very, very materially powerfully situated person. That means he's one of the top guns in his company, etc. But when Guru Maharaj came to stay in his house, he said, I'm taking chutti. I want to serve you, Guru Maharaj. I don't want to go to work. This is of greater importance to me. Why? Because he's thinking of his eternal benefit. Isn't it? So if we are thinking of our eternal benefit, we will always choose what is best for us spiritually. If we are thinking of temporary benefit, then we will choose the material. But that means another body, unfortunately. So it's up to us. How rapidly do you want to go back to Krishna? It depends on us. You can stay here as long as you want, circling in the cycle of birth and death. Nobody will stop you. It's up to you. Is that all right? Thank you, Sureshji. Nice question. Very nice. Very deep question.
You turn on the.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Haribol.
So I always think of mentally. Could you please explain more about that Mataji? So how can we
Use the microphone.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Manmana. So I always think of me. It's very difficult for me, Mataji. So how can we always think of Krishna 24/7? Could you please explain more and give some kind of what kind of activities we can do? So apart from every day we're doing chanting, doing some puja, some kind of devotional activities performing. But I always think of it, it's difficult at this point of time for me. So could you please suggest something?
Mother Palak Prabhu, right?
Mahesh
Hare
Palak.
Krishna. Huh?
Mahesh Palak.
Mahesh Palak. Okay. So, very nice question, because this is very challenging for us in this age of Kali. The mind is the thing that gives us the most trouble, actually. So it's a process. It doesn't happen just like this overnight. It's a question of practice. How does a top athlete get to win the trophy? Does it happen overnight? No. Every day he's doing his practice, he's running the laps, he's lifting weights, he's doing the hurdles, he's practicing, right? And only after 15, 20 years, he becomes a champion. Correct? So similarly, this is a process. And Krishna agrees with Arjuna when Arjuna says, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna, pramati balavad dridam, tasyaham nigraham manyet, vayor ivas dushkaram. Mind is restless, obstinate, very strong, oh Krishna, and to subdue it, I think, is more difficult than controlling the wind. And Krishna says, yes, he agrees. But by suitable practice and detachment, you can overcome this tendency of the monkey mind. Remember, the mind has accompanied you life after life after life. You change the body, but our mind is coming with us all the time. So it's a repository of all our desires, attachments, hates, likes, dislikes, prejudices, aversions, attachments. It is sitting over there. So purifying the mind is the single most important activity for us Krishna conscious devotees, because the mind will take you all over the place. I can be sitting in Mayapur, but if my consciousness is America, I'm in America. My body is in Mayapur. But my conscious. Similarly, you are where your consciousness is. Therefore, Krishna says, always think of me. The mind has to think of something. Why not think of Krishna? So put up pictures on your walls, on your sticky, put photos on your computer, make your wallpaper, Krishna, all the time Krishna. Krishna, 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 hey. We want to Krishnaize ourselves, correct? We want to get Krishnaize. And therefore, chanting the holy names, calling out to Krishna, reminding ourselves of Krishna all the time by molding our life. Were you there when we read the verse? Yeah. So what does that verse say? Life should be so molded that 24 hours we cannot help but think of Krishna. That is how we must mold our life. That means you do everything for Krishna. You can cook for Krishna. You can work for Krishna. You can drive your car nicely thinking of Krishna. You can comb your child's hair thinking of Krishna. That I want to do this service very nicely for you, Krishna. So in every activity, we can do it as an offering to Krishna. Yat karoshi yad ashnasi, yat juhosi dadasi, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tad kurushva madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you offer and give away, whatever austerities you perform, Do that, O son of Kunti, as an offering unto me. So in all our activities, we try to do it as a service to Krishna. Then we become Krishna eyes. Is that all right? Nice question. Don't worry, stay in the association of devotees and keep chanting. I think you asked that question sort of like a devil's advocate. I think you know the answer already.
Struggling.
Struggling, we are all struggling. Don't worry, let's struggle together. Do you have a japa group so that you all can chant together? Online japa group is there for Livermore Tri Valley.
We're planning to set up.
Planning to set up. It is very important. See, we are not like Haridas Thakur. We are not so powerful that we can sit in a cave and chant alone. We need the association of devotees to chant together. So even if it's a Zoom call, joining a japa call will help you greatly. Of course, some of us feel more peaceful chanting alone, that is also there. And some of us can do better chanting in the association of devotees. You have to see what is beneficial. But in general, chanting and the association of devotees is very powerful. And this is what helps to control the monkey mind. See, birds, have you seen birds, in a flock flying? They're forming in formation. Every bird has to fly. It has to flap its wings. Because each is helping the other through that formation, they're all flying nicely together. Similarly, in this Krishna consciousness movement, we are all meant to help one another. So if I'm struggling in my japa, I must open up to my friends, to my mentors, to my well-wishers and say, please pray for me. Please help me to chant better. Because this is the essence of the practice of the Hare Krishna movement. Have you seen that little japa affirmations booklet by Mahatma Prabhu? Anybody know about japa affirmations booklet? Aprajita, you have one, right? Maybe next time you come, you can just show them so that they can take advantage of it. It's a very powerful little booklet called Japa Affirmations by Mahatma Prabhu to strengthen your chanting. I personally have found it very beneficial. So you can take advantage of that. Because all our advancement depends on the quality of our chanting. Prabhupada said 90%, sometimes he said 99%, once he said 100%, depends on your chanting. The more we chant, the better we chant, the better off we are. Why? Because we are rising above the material energy. It no longer has the power to pull us down. Right? We want to be joyful. We want to be free. We don't want to be stressed, drained, harassed, anxiety, depression. These are becoming very common. Now, mental health issues are becoming very, very pressing all over the world. This is because lack of Krishna consciousness. Godlessness is increasing. The benefit by chanting is enormous. It will destroy all anarthas and it will bring you to real peace and happiness. So chant, 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 and don't say can't. You promise? Yes. Very nice question. Thank you.
We have a question. We start with Japa, Hare Krishna, then second line Hare Rama.
Mhm.
And during the process, the Rama comes first and Hare Krishna goes second. Is it okay?
Yes, Srila Prabhupada said, no problem. You want to chant Hare Rama first? No problem. Chant Hare Rama
In the
first.
process, we have Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Then we start with Hare Rama, then Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So,
It's a repetitive chant, so no problem. You want to chant with Hare Rama? In fact, in India, many people,
it was automatic.
yeah, they say, ये Hare Rama, Hare Krishna वाले आए हैं. They say like that. No problem. You want to chant Hare Rama? That's fine, Prabhu.
It comes automatic.
It comes automatically. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Many times I feel guilty. I need to
No. Please don't feel guilty. We are just happy you're chanting. You're purifying the whole earth with your chanting. Remember, this divine sound vibration goes 7 times around the world and purifies the whole world with this chanting. So everyone who chants is greatly contributing to the purification of this whole planet. It's that powerful. Anand Vrindavan
One more
Mataji.
thing.
Sorry.
I normally I prefer walking and then I start chanting. Is it okay?
Yes, yes. Japa walk is fine.
Because when I'm at home,
Yeah, we get distracted, right? And you're benefiting millions of living entities because you're chanting to the trees, to the birds, to the insects, the reptiles, to the fish, to everyone. Everyone benefits by hearing the holy name. Very nice. Take others on Japa walk also with you. Exercise bhi ho jayega. Yes, we have to.
managing time.
Yes, yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Thank you so
Krishna.
much for such enlightening class. And I have a question that what it just comes across many times by different people. If in a family, both the spouses are not Krishna conscious, then how to live the family life? It becomes a struggle for one spouse when the other is not.
Mhm.
So, and then the kids also follow, like sometimes they follow one of the parents who is Krishna conscious, they follow the other parent who is not, and they are more confused in the family,
Mm.
seeing both of them in different ways. So, could you please give some tips?
Mm.
That's the answer.
Yeah, it can happen. Many times it happens also that one person is Krishna conscious or is practicing Krishna consciousness, and the other person is not really practicing Krishna consciousness. So the one who is practicing Krishna consciousness must be very respectful, very patient, very compassionate, very tolerant, and should offer all service, just like marriage is a sacred institution. So whether one spouse is practicing or not, the vows, the commitment, the service, the loyalty, the love, the faithfulness, the dedication, the commitment doesn't change. Hmm? Whether one is married to a devotee, non-devotee, Christian, Muslim, it doesn't matter. Mother Krishna Nandini, who started the Grihastha Vision team, was married to a Muslim man. And Prabhupada came in a dream to her and told her, you teach people how to have a Krishna conscious marriage, and then sent her a Muslim man. So there is no bar. Everyone can continue in their married life no matter what the spouse is doing. We can't, it may be a little difficult, it may be a little challenging, but Krishna is putting you in that situation to make you Krishna conscious. Nothing is easy, nothing worthwhile is easy. Hmm? You want to become Krishna conscious, Krishna is putting you in the best possible situation to become Krishna conscious. Krishna will not give you what you want. He will give you what you need. He's a very loving father. Do you give your children candy all the time? No. And when you stop giving, what they say, hate you, mom. Didn't give me my candy today. But you know it's not good for them. You know it's going to spoil their teeth, give them cavities, very much pain is coming. So Krishna will put you in situations to make you Krishna conscious. So tell them not to worry. Tell them to keep taking the association of devotees, being in the shelter of devotees, taking nice Krishna prasadam every day and giving Krishna prasadam to the spouse. This is our secret weapon. So many people have become Krishna conscious simply by eating Krishna prasadam. Quietly, the wife kept on feeding the man, and suddenly one day he's saying, I also want to come to temple. I don't know what is happening. I'm also coming with you. I'm also. So as long as you remain faithful to the process, you practice very nicely, it is going to benefit your family incredibly. Every person who becomes a devotee is helping their family unlimitedly. Have no doubts about this. The greatest benediction you can give to your family is to become a devotee. Everyone will benefit. 14 generations aage piche will benefit if you become pure devotee. And if you are just a, struggling devotee, still 3 generations are benefited. Aage piche. Still, even if you're a practicing, sadhaka, you're not pure, you're not perfect, still Krishna becomes so grateful to one who is trying to practice 3 generations. Aage piche means, for those who don't understand Hindi, 3 generations further up, 3 generations behind, they're benefited. So you're not the loser by practicing Krishna consciousness. Children will be confused, bewildered for a little time, but children are resilient. They will start actually enjoying. चलो पापा जाना है चलो आप भी आ जाओ करके खींच लेंगे Yeah, can happen. Then the other spouse will come along because the kids are going, wife is going, I'll go too. It can happen. And it has happened also. So tell them not to worry. Tell them to be patient. Tell them to pray to Krishna, but continue the process in their own small, humble, quiet way, without making waves, without disturbing the peace in the home. It is possible to do it. You have to cook every day. So cook for Krishna, offer it to Krishna, offer it to your spouse. Oh yeah. Secret weapon, chalu. Only a question of time.
Share my experience. Very good, very good.
Yes, please do share, Prabhu.
I always say, I always say Jai Shri Krishna. My grandkids, when they were young, still they are young, but then I used to, whenever I say Jai Shri Krishna to them, they just say, they don't respond me. Nowadays, after maybe 2 years and 2.5 years, the moment they look at me in the morning or before going to bed, Jai Shri Krishna.
Haribo. Yeah.
I think
Yes, definitely. Have full faith in Krishna consciousness. You will not regret it. You will not regret. It can only benefit you. Jai Shri Krishna. Haribo. Thank you, Prabhu. Very, very encouraging. Yes, Suresh is very enthusiastic. He wants to say something. Suman also wanted to say something, but he didn't get the microphone.
I was asking.
No, later on. Everyone can. Yeah, please give Suman and then we can come back to you, Suresh, since you asked one question already. Please take the microphone.
Krishna Mataji, I have a like specific question because in Hare Krishna you need to be. It's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to be do through Japansu, then Upansu, and then Swas. In like, if we do the Krishna mantra through the Swas, is it okay?
You have to breathe in order to make the sound. You can't not breathe and make the sound. So you have to take in the breath, and with the outgoing breath, you have to chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra.
Like
Take in the breath, inhale, and then when you exhale, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Again with exhale, again chant.
it's always a sound. It's not like man mein karna.
Man mein karna is possible for highly advanced devotees. You know, man mein karna, you must hear the sound vibration. Sound vibration carries the power and the potency. Man mein karna will be possible if we become Haridas Thakur. Haridas Thakur chanted 192 rounds, 64 silently, 64 softly, 64 loudly. We are not at that level. So we need to hear. As we are saying it, it is very powerful. We need to hear our own voice chanting Hare Krishna.
Okay, ma'am. Because actually, my mother is also spiritual. My grandparents, they give me like Guru Diksha and very when I was a child. And that mantra you need to do with the swans. And I'm habitually to do with the swans. And I'm able to do the Krishna mantra also with the swans because I'm habitual to do that. When I'm coming from like speaking, like when I'm doing the 16 round, like 3, 4 first round, I can do very good with the swans. But after that, definitely the mind is not more focused. Then I need to do with the like making it sound like Japansu. So that's why I was thinking, do I really need to follow the strict process? You need to be always Japansu, but if you are able to do with swans, is it okay?
See, the whole point is we are beginners. We are struggling. So first 3, 4 rounds may go off good, and then the mind starts wandering. So that time you can pause, read a shloka, read something from Bhagavad Gita or from Srimad Bhagavatam or Chaitanya Charitamrita. Read something Because the mind needs some stimulation. That's what it is saying. We are not habituated. Remember, monkey mind, it wants to do other things. So we are training the mind to become subservient, making the mind our best friend. So we can't beat it into submission. We have to cajole it. Acha man, chalo, kuch pado. And then come back again to your chanting. Don't give up. And because it is like this, supposing we want to lift a 200-pound weight, we have to start with 10 pounds, 20 pounds, 50 pounds. Then after the muscles become strong, then we can go higher, higher. So for now, it seems as though 4 rounds is your capacity to do it, nice. So at 4 rounds, you can pause, read something, read some spiritual stuff, not anything else. Don't let your mind go to anything else. Tell your mind, today I want to chant all 16 rounds nicely, but I will feed you some nice tidbits from time to time. You will get snacks. And the snacks are Bhagavad Gita shlokas. Okay? You can try that and see. Welcome. Hare Krishna.
Both picking up something that comes naturally to us as an offering to Krishna and like a seva like that is very natural to us. And so, how does one identify what if there are no opportunities that align with your natural skills or tendencies and all that? So, that situation, how does one still offer service? The other question I also had in one of the lectures I heard that as in general.
Okay. Let's stick to one question at a time. My brain is very small. It can't hold 2 thoughts at one time. Just one at a time. Okay. So your first question was, how do we engage our propensities and our talents and our skills in Krishna consciousness? So Srila Prabhupada said, Krishna has given everybody some talent. Use that talent in his service, right? So we have such a variety of services in which you can engage yourself. If you're a painter, you can paint for Krishna. If you're a writer, you can write articles for Krishna. If you're a teacher, you can teach for Krishna. You're a computer engineer, offer your skills in the temple or in the admin or something like that to help them with some seva. So it depends on what is your skill, what is your propensity, and surely Krishna will show you where you can fit in. This is my humble request that you connect to Anand Vrindavan Mataji and Balivardhan Prabhu and Bakul Prabhu. They will be able to guide you because initially we need guidance. My first service was washing the pots in Radharani's kitchen. I was thrilled. I was very happy because after so many years of struggle, I came to Krishna consciousness. I didn't think, oh, I'm an MD doctor and they're giving me this service. I jumped on it. So thank you, Krishna. I started with washing pots, cleaning the floors. I was very happy. Why? Because I was in the devotee association. I was in the temple. I told my Guru Maharaj also, I'm giving up my PhD, I'm joining the temple. I'll wash Bartan, but I want to stay here. Who wants to go and do PhD now after meeting devotees? And Guru Maharaj said, no, 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 no. You have to do your PhD because this will help devotees. So that's how I completed my mental health degree. So don't worry, Krishna has a role. You're a unique person. See, each of us is a unique personality. It's special skills and special talents. What is it, if I may ask, and if you don't mind sharing, what would you like to offer to Krishna through your talents and skills?
Thank you, sir. I'm already connected. But no, they've given me wonderful, so I'm very grateful for them.
Acha, okay.
So I want to just confirm, am I in the?
Are you in the right
They're
track?
already engaging me in the right direction.
Very nice. The more you engage, the more joyful you become, the more happy everybody else around you also becomes. So your example will be encouraging to others as you engage more and more in service. Yeah. Go ahead and do everything possible. Become Hanuman. Buy one thing, do 1,500 things for Krishna. Yeah. Some of us are multifaceted personalities. We can do many things. Yeah. Somebody can wash pots, they can also give class, they can go out on Harinam, they can distribute books, they can write articles, they can do so many things. Because Krishna will expand your talents and skills also. You will be surprised. And how many things are 5 years back I could not do this. Now how I'm doing it? Krishna. He empowers you. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, now the second part of your question.
Just by from understanding, the general guideline in body washing sometimes we are not personalities. We don't want to just sit alone and we want to go push, right? So that is the general guideline. So if given an individual situation where somebody is more inclined towards if I get fit and I just like to sit and chant, I don't want to do preaching activity or I don't want to go out and do something as a service where the community would need. So how would one look at it? Like, for example, is that something looked at as a selfish endeavor to just sit in a place and chant because at the end of the day it is
We all need some alone time. We all need some time to ourselves and we need some time with others. For everyone, it is different. For those of us who are introverted, we feel more energized when we are quiet, when we are by ourselves. So it depends on your personality also. Some of us are very extroverted. We get energized by being with people, doing a lot of things. But you put an introvert with a lot of people for a lot of time, they'll be fried. They'll be drained. They'll be like, oh my God, I need a break, you know. So it all depends on what kind of personality you are and how much time you need to yourself, how much time you like to be with others. That is something only we have to understand about ourselves and don't feel pressured into like, oh my God, I have to serve, I have to serve, I have to serve 24 hours. Your bodily needs are there. You need to sleep. You need to associate with family members. You need to take rest. You need to exercise. You need some recreation. So what does Krishna say? 6:17. Yuktahara. Read, can you give me 6:17? Huh? He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, work, and recreation has no material pains. Why? Because he is living a regulated life. That means we want to become steady. We don't want to be like yo-yos. Ek din 24 hours service kiya, next day, you're like this. Not like that. Huh? So we want to become regulated. I need my glasses. See over here, Krishna is explaining. Yuktahara viharasya, yukta chestasya karmasu, yukta swapna bodhasya, yogo bhavati dukkaha. He who is regulated in his habits of eating, sleeping, recreation, and work can mitigate all material pains by practicing the yoga system. So we must slowly learn to become steady in our devotional service. It will take some time because initially we are very enthusiastic. We want to do everything. But over a period of time, we understand how much time we need for sleeping, how much time we need for eating, how much time we need to socialize, like that. It's a self-discovery process and we want to reach a steady state where we are not yo-yoing. You know what is the meaning of yo-yoing? Yeah, you're doing too much one day and then next day you're crashing. Again, you're doing 35 rounds and next day 0 round. Not like that. Steady. 2 rounds means 2 rounds for 6 months, 1 year. Chalega, but remain steady at that. 4 rounds means 4 rounds for that, and not coming down one day, then again doing more one. Not like that. But steadily increasing little by. See, we are like babies. We're just practicing Krishna consciousness. So how does a baby learn to walk? It stumbles, it falls, then it becomes slowly steady. And one day it's running up and down and mama and daddy are saying, oh my God, this is too much, right? So you are in the process of learning many things about yourself. So be patient with yourself also. Be compassionate towards yourself also. Self-acceptance is a very huge part of Krishna consciousness. Understanding ourselves, understanding our capacities, understanding what we can do and cannot do at this juncture. But it doesn't mean you should not aspire for something. It will come in time. I know. Can't wait to meet you a few years hence and see what you're up to. All of you. Hey Maji, Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much for the inspiration.
Thank you.
And keep reminding us that we are also dear to him and we are all coming to him. Yeah, keep reminding us.
Hare Krishna.
And the thing is, I would like to hear from you, from your experiences, this ISKCON path, Mataji. Because in the initial periods, you would have had some
challenges. And definitely you would have followed some principles, hold on to some principles to come to this level. Could you please share this?
Oh, yeah. Initially, it was very, very difficult for me. You see, I came to Krishna consciousness because I enrolled in a PhD program at Penn State. Now, PhD program is very demanding, you know. So I started with 4 rounds because that's all I could do. And then struggling, maybe a year or two. Then I think within a short time, I came to 8 rounds, but I was stuck. 8 rounds, I was stuck. I just could not think of doing any more rounds because my schedule was so tight, you know. I was working for the university. I had to study. I had to attend courses. I had to, of course, cook and clean and do everything because in America, there's no help. So सब करना पड़ता है. So I had to manage, you know, so many things. It was very, very difficult. And I kept saying, Krishna, how can I progress beyond 8 rounds? I'm just stuck at these 8 rounds. It's so difficult, so difficult, so difficult. That I think carried on for almost 2 years of my PhD program. And then one day, one god sister of mine, I was telling her, oh, this is so difficult. I can't go beyond 8 rounds. My schedule is so demanding. It's so tough. And you know, she looked at me and she said with such conviction in her voice, you can do it. I'm like, I can do it? Yeah, you can do it. I said, yes, I can do it. This is mercy of devotee. I will never forget her all my life. Because she said those words, I somehow said, I must do it. Somehow I have to find time and I must do it. So somehow I powered through all the difficulties and challenges, came to 12 rounds. 2001, I met devotees. From 2004, it took me 3 years, little by little by little. 2004, sorry, 2004, yeah, I was chanting 16 rounds, but dips, you know, sometimes. But 2005, it was continuous because I became very serious. I have to get initiated. So then it became very serious for me. And I was chanting crazily all the time. My professors would look at me, this girl is in the big blah, 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 doing all the time, you know, what is happening. But I couldn't care less what people thought. Let them think I'm crazy. We are all crazy. We left Krishna and came here. Who is not crazy? Tell me that. So I said, I want to end the craziness, so I will chant. So yeah, I know it was American, you know, campus. And one thing nice about America, they deal with all weirdos very calmly. Every weirdo is accepted because, hey, freedom of expression, we believe in it. It's all right. It's written in the Constitution. I want purple hair. So this is the great freedom we have, you know. You can practice your religion. This is a constitutional right. So I took advantage and I would chant, you know, in the breaks. Whenever there was a pause, I finished writing my paper quickly, then I would sit and chant. Everybody else would take more time, but I would finish very fast. Indians generally, I'm not saying it just because I'm an Indian, I'm just saying because it is true. Generally speaking, we have the educational system is such that you are, you know, getting used to doing things rapidly, understanding is more, so you do things very fast. So I had time and I would chant, and then blessings of devotees, my Guru Maharaj, and frantically praying to Krishna, all that helped. And slowly, I reached 16 rounds. 2005, continually I chanted, and Guru Maharaj said, okay, now I will give you. So 2006, I got it. So it took 5 years, 2001 to 2006. It took me 5 years to build up to the point of initiation. Thank you. But I could give up coffee very easily. I'm a South Indian, so I was very fond of coffee. That once I came to know it's not good and they don't take it, I did have withdrawal. I still remember in Penn State, I had withdrawal headaches, and I was thinking, oh my God, I need my next fix. Otherwise, how can I? But I just said no. It will get better and it did, because it's just, you know, that you have to get over that hump. And then I could quit coffee, tea, all those things. I was always a vegetarian because I came from a South Indian Pakka Brahmin family. And no question of even looking at eggs, what to speak of eating them. So that wasn't a difficulty for me. Luckily, I had no boyfriends. So that was also not an issue. And drugs, alcohol, though Indians are terrified of doing that kind of thing. So it was quite easy to maintain the four legs. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Anything else? I hope I haven't overwhelmed you with too many shlokas and too much philosophy and things like that. The newcomers especially. My Guru Maharaj's mercy on me. Thank you. Kalimardan Prabhu is very silent. He's not saying anything. So now I think he's going to chastise me.
I just like to say that if any last question, because we have a rental.
Yeah,
property
yeah,
here,
it's
so
8:30, right.
So
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure that we do generally at the end, nursing prayer and Puspanjali. for the
Oh,
devotees.
okay, okay.
So if there is any last question, if not, then what we can do is after Aarti, Mataji can also sit outside the sofa. And definitely will not stop you. If you have an individual or personal question, you can also ask. So generally we put all our guests on the corner
Okay.
and this is kind of side. So you have prasadam as well as you can also take your plate and have a chat personally with Mataji. Is it okay?
Yes, yes, perfectly okay.
So
We aim to please.
we would like to give our general usual Hari Bol to Mataji. Please raise your hand 3 times and speak Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol. Hari Bol.
Thank you so much for your blessings. Please keep me in your prayers. Please pray for me to serve more and better this great mission of Srila Prabhupada. That is the only benediction I want.
Thank you very much, Mataji. Thanks for coming and really inspiring. Very dynamic and you give the practical advice at the last. You say half portion reading the Bhagavad Gita and half the daily worship to the Lord. Thank you.
Thank
So
you.
now, before we go to our next section of the nursing prayer, so generally kids sing the nursing prayer, and if they are around, if not, then somebody.
Aparajita, you want to sing?
Vitali, please come to the front next to Mataji. And nursing prayer and then chant Hare Krishna till everybody finishes Puspanjali. And also we'd like to have our newsletter team, which is led by Suresh, Varsha and all. So they also published this month a newsletter. Did you get some printout? No? Okay, no problem. It's a digital copy there in the WhatsApp. Has anyone read it?
I would like to read.
Please give a copy. You are in our group, right? Can you forward one copy to Mataji?
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Right.
And forwarded.
Yeah, it's very nice newsletter. We have two
Hare
pages.
Krishna.
So please send a copy to her
Yes.
and show it. That's the newsletter. And second thing is also, as I was mentioning, we are planning for our renting a permanent place. So I got just half a mile from here, is sublease towards the airport, Livermore Airport. But unfortunately, that place, I think that guy when he said yoga center and also maybe he didn't like us to give sublease. I don't know. He said it is available, but next thing he said it's not available. He gave it to somebody. So anyway, Krishna maybe didn't want to move there. So we are looking for a place. And as you know, we wanted to have $50,000 to collect in order to run. So good news that we have 20% achieved. So $11,000 we have. As much as possible right now. Sankirtan is not here in Las Vegas, but we have set up our PayPal and Square. You can pay by credit card or Gel from the direct bank account. And there is a team. We'll be launching also our Yog Pit snacks from in 2 weeks of time. So which will be a donation. So there are many devotees are working. So it will be not a exact money that you go and buy a namkeen from a store. $4, you will get $4. It may be $10, but it is prasadam, and it is small donations comes to our center. So the Yog Pit, we are making good level called Yog Pit snacks. So Yog Pit means it's called Odia Bengali name. Yoga Pitha means the actual Yoga
Sweet.
Pitha in the sweet. So it's a really yoga pita snacks. We'll make also yoga pita specially. So there are people designing some special snacks which can remain for 2-3 months. So please also extend if you like to be contribute there. Otherwise, in probably in the next 2 weeks of time, we will be getting some packet for you to take home. Okay, I think that's the quick update. Any newcomers for the first time?
Anyone has come for the first time here?
So I think some of them have repeated. That's good.
That's good news.
That's good news. So our kids are ready, then please come for nursing a prayer. And the prasadam is cooked today by whom?
Should I move away from here?
No, so they can sit next to you.
Oh, very nice. Please come.
Announce the prasadam.
Krishna, today's prasadam is cooked by Alarmulu and Dhanlakshmi.
Haribol!
We have prasadam tea.
And also Hema made the Sankirtan snacks. Every weekend we also go for Sankirtan. And if you would like to join, we have already 2 teams going in this area. So if you would like to join, please let us know. And we'll be happy to help. Like today we met one nice family. Like just before we are wrapping up, they just came, Suresh met them. And he showed them Krishna book. They had a small baby. And they said, no, I want the original of this. I want the Sanskrit version of Krishna book. Then we showed them Srimad Bhagavatam. Immediately they took it.
Haribol!
They also prayed for our new center. Like they said, we are praying that you achieve your goal and you grow.
Yeah, very nice.
Very nice couple.
Yeah. Very nice. Very happy to hear these developments. Lord Chaitanya wants branches everywhere.
Yes.
Right? Very nice. Thank you. Prithivite acheya tadagradi gram sarvatra prachar hoibe mura naam. Hare Krishna. Thank you. What about the microphone for them?
They can use it.
Yes, please.
Okay, you are all live. Go ahead. Come closer. Okay, sing.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Prasadala Dadari.
Anubhinga, Ekavadita, Hara Hari Rupa, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare, Jai Jagadish Hare. Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda, Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda. Bhakta-Vrinda, Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda. Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda, Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda, Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda, Jaya Bhakta-Vrinda. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bol.
Chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. For Pushpanjali. Chant Hare Krishna. Want to sing? So please, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Come on.
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. Hari Bol, Nitai Gaura Hari Bo. कार्य सूत्र प्रवचन वेदांत समय जगत प्रभुपाद महाराज की नित्य लीला प्रविष्ट स्तोत्र सत्य भक्त सिद्धांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी ठाकुर प्रभुपाद महाराज की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की नामाचरित हरिदास ठाकुर की प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवसादि भक्तवृंद की जय श्री श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन की जय वृंदावन मथुरा धाम की जय श्री श्री नवदीप मायपुर धाम की जय जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की जय गंगा माई जमुना माई की जय भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की जय समवेत भक्त वृंद की जय all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga Hari Hari Bo Mahaprasade Govinde Namo Brahmane Vaishnave Salpa Punyavatam Rajan Viswasanaiva Jayate Sarira Vidyajal Jodindriya Tahe Kal Tibe Fele Visay Sagare तार मध्ये जीवाति लोभमाय सुदुर्मति ताके जेता कठिन संसारे विष्णु बड़ दयामय परिवारे जीवा जय प्रसादन्न दिलो भाई से ही अन्नामृत पाओ श्री राधा कृष्ण गुण गाओ प्रेम डाको श्री चैतन्य निताई जय नीमाई जय नीताई जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे महाप्रसादम की. So one quick update also our digital experience that we are having. So we are live in 3 platforms: Facebook, YouTube, and X. And also sometimes it goes in TikTok and in Instagram we do reel. So we have made a goal in the beginning of this start that we'll have 500 people in the WhatsApp group. So we have right now 435. So which is almost 80% is achieved, and 3 more months. And also we are trying to have 108 our followers in YouTube. So right now we have 78 followers in YouTube. We are looking forward to more. And Facebook also made a goal of 250. So we have 233. And for X and Instagram, these are all new platforms. We are making a small goal, 50. So we are having almost 33 followers in X and in other areas also, which is going incremental. But overall, I think we have the whole outreach digitally 1,000 people. So thank you very much for all your efforts. So at least the first year of setting, I was talking to our executive director of GBC, Jai Krishna Prabhu. He's the chair for this 2 year. I had a 1 hour meeting, and he was asking about this thing also, how Yogpit things are going on, and the money and the people. And also I was telling him some progress and challenges. He was saying yes, first 1 to 3 years is a challenge, and 92% is new business open in California, they closes also. But Prabhupada says when once Krishna has opened something, definitely it's not going to close down. We are going to make a thumping sound of improvement. And also we are requesting Sridevi Mataji to pray for us so that we can grow well. Hare Krishna. Give the microphone to her.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. So happy to hear about how actively you are trying to promote this great mission of Krishna consciousness, and it's bound to be successful, no doubts about it.
Jai Haribo.
Such vibrancy, such determination, such enthusiasm, such dedication. There's no way that you cannot grow, thrive, blossom, flourish, and inspire many, many, many people to take up Krishna consciousness. There's no doubt in my mind. It's only a question of time. You have a beautiful center of your own, maybe with DTs also, or photos initially, and then progress to DTs. It's only a matter of time because this is not Chaitanya's desire, this is Srila Prabhupada's desire. So just keep going. You'll just grow from strength to strength, no doubts about it.
Yeah, so so we have kind of tried to do as imagining this thing as a Kurma Kshetra, because I was looking into, there is one in Sydney called the Bhavana Kshetra. So as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited the Kurma Kshetra, because many times it has take 2-3 years to start something. So you are going in a slower pace. So we call it the Kurma Kshetra, and many people say Kurma Gauranga, Lord will appear here for the benefit of the traveling. Yeah.
I just visited Kshetra few
In
months back.
Srikakulam, okay. Jai. हरि बोल जय गुरु भगवान की जय Srikakulam Dham ki. That's what Kurma is visiting here to give the blessings. and you are giving the prayer, so definitely we will bring kurma from Srikakulam to here. Like this.
Visited Kurmagram because I'm very interested in simple living, high thinking, and I'm promoting Devi Varnashram farm projects as the future of ISKCON. My Guru Maharaj has also written a book, Krishna's Way Natural Living. So I spent about 4 days in Srikakulam, Kurmagram, started by disciples of Bhakti Vikas Maharaj. One of my friends from Houston has relocated there, my spiritual son actually. And so I wanted to know what it was like. So that's how I went to Kurmakshetra and then to Srikakulam. So this is something all of you also need to start thinking about. To have a sister temple in the country eventually, where you can keep cows, where you can have agriculture, where you can grow your own food. Because this is the way we are headed in the future of ISKCON. We want ministers to bring up their children nicely in a beautiful sattvic environment with good food, with good milk, with good air, water, no pollution, no contamination, no pesticides, no chemicals, decent food and clothing and shelter and lifestyle for our children is essential for good health for them. So I would like you to simultaneously start thinking about those lines because everything takes time. But this is our future actually, Devi Varnashram farm villages.
Yes.
Very nice.
We'll aim for it. Thank you for your blessing. Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. So please have prasadam outside. And there are some Huh? Yeah.
I'm very happy to be with all of you. I can see how enthusiastic you are about devotional life. So there's little Radha Madhav Mahaprasada. Please stay a little bit. It's actually a very special person's birthday tomorrow. She's very shy. This is my daughter, Rajita. It's her birthday tomorrow, so we have some banana walnut cake for you all.
Okay.
Please give her your blessings so that she blossoms and grows in her consciousness. And so does her husband, Janel. He's busy with his friend today, but both of them together are holding the fort here in Livermore with all of you.
Thank you. Let's chant for her. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Amrajita Mataji. Hare Krishna to you. Haribo.
May you never take
birth again.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
May Radharani bless you again. May Radharani bless you again. Hare Krishna to you. Haribo. Yeah.
Thank you, Abhay. Actually, it's because of our Madhavi is here, so we should end our. It's my service, Madhavi, and yoga peak that I was able to have for here and organize everything. Thank you so much for being, and I hope Madhavi will come every 6 months.